Hello and welcome to another Duel Links episode. This one I will be going over the lottery results for the Battle City tournament and what cards you will want to try and go after. Typically I will just stick with the URs and SRs. The Rs are pretty much easy enough to obtain from this event, and the Ns along down with the keys, gold, and gems. So, starting with the Exchange of Spirit, is this a card that you will probably be wanting to try and utilize? I don't believe so. It's very specific on the activations, so do I see this card being popular? Outside of one copy, I don't see you utilizing more than that of this card. If you can get 3 copies, I try and get 3 copies of all cards just in case. But do I see this card being utilized that much in top tier decks? I do not. Magician of Dark Illusion has some good effects. If you activate a spell or trap card effect, you can target one Dark Magician in your graveyard, special summon it. During your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell or trap card or effect, you can special summon this card from your hand, and it is treated as a Dark Magician while it is on the field. So this card does have some use. Will you use more than 1 copy? Maybe 2 copies of this card. Will you see 3 copies ran in a top tier deck? No. I do not believe you'll see 3 copies. Honestly, I don't think you'll see 2 copies. I think you'll just see 1. But moving on, the Valkyrian Knight. This is a warrior. This card destroyed and sent to the graveyard. You can banish 1 warrior type, and then you can target 1 level 5 or higher warrior type monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. Does the effect itself? That effect, not so much, but the monster your opponent controls cannot target face-up warrior-type monsters except Valkyrian Knight. That is where this card will become utilized. It is a 4-star 1900 attack warrior, so I think you'll see this card being utilized in the Silent Swordsman decks, because that is, you need a warrior to be able to sacrifice for your Silent Swordsman. So I do see this card being used. I would definitely pick up 3 of these copies just on the simple fact that, 4 stars, 1900 attack, that's good enough for me to have 3 copies of this card. Indomitable Fighter. If this card attacks, it is changed to defense position. This is a card that has 2300 attack. Will it be utilized? I can see this card being utilized. Maybe not necessarily for the attack power, but just sitting in attack position at 2300 attack. You use a Field of Spell card, give it an extra 200 to 300 attack, and you're sitting at a beefy 25 to 2600 attack with a 4-star monster. That is powerful. I would definitely try and get 3 copies of this. Magician's Robe. If you're playing a Dark Magician deck, if you don't have 3 of these, you're playing it wrong. As bad as it sounds, Magician Robe is an extremely popular card that is almost essential for a Dark Magician deck now, because it is a 2-star, 2000 defense, and its effect allows you to special summon a Dark Magician. This card is amazing for Dark Magicians. So I pick up 3 of these if you can. That is an absolute must. Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight. This card is helpful in Blackluster decks. If you're looking for a Blackluster deck, pick up these cards. If you're not looking for Blackluster, this card is still not bad, because it can be turned into a 4-star 1900 attack. But as you can see, its secondary effect, you can add 1 Blackluster Soldier monster from your deck to your hand by tributing this card. So this card can be extremely useful in the Blackluster Soldier decks. So if you're trying to build one of those, which those are a lot of fun to play, definitely pick up 3 of these cards. Dark Magic Expanded is great. It's a great card. Will you see 3 of these in a deck? I do not believe so. 2 maybe, 1 probably, but do you expect to see more than 1 or 2? I do not see you actually trying to go for 3. So in that instinct, I would say definitely try and pick up at least 2 of these. 3 obviously is better. Of course, if you can pick up 3 cards of all of these, great. If not, I would definitely focus on trying to get Valkyrian Knight, Magician Robe, Charging Guy, the Fierce Knight, 3 copies of those, and then probably 2 copies of the other SRs, along with this, the UR Magician of Dark Illusion. Get 2 of those, and if you just get the 1 Exchange of the Spirit, I wouldn't worry too much outside of that. But those are the actual lottery reward list. But if you look at there we go. Recommended reward, Yamayugi's exclusive skill, which basically that means you will have to play the Divine Trial. Play the Divine Trial 3 times and you get this skill. Play him once, you get the card sleeve. 5 times of winning, you get the playmat. And then the 7th round, you actually get an icon. So I definitely try and get at least 3 wins on the Divine. My Auto Duel deck is a great deck to be using. That's the only deck I've used so far in this, and I've just set it on Auto Duel. And I honestly have lost 1 time, and I've ran through it twice already. 2 full rounds. And I've only lost 1 time. And I've been going up against level 40 the entire time. So I would definitely do that. The recommended video will be the Auto Duel deck. Use it. It's a great deck to be using. It's cheap. It's easy outside of the trap and spell cards. But those are the cards that I definitely strongly recommend going after first for first round players, just on the simple fact that counter traps can change your deck and make any deck almost viable. So, especially in auto dueling. Auto duel, you cannot have too many complicated plays. Auto duel will not follow the complicated plays. They need something simple. But that's okay. So, these are the recommended rewards that I strongly suggest through the Battle City Showdown. At least win 3 times, 5 times to get the actual playmat, which is great. 3 times for sure to get that skill. You never know when those skills can come in handy, along with the cards that I went through earlier. So, keep on dueling. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for more Duel Links content. If you have a comment or suggestion of another video you want me to do, feel free. Put it in the comments and suggestion. I'm always open for suggestions. Until then, keep on dueling. Keep going on this Battle City. I'm going to go run it some more. Try and get some more coins for the lottery. I've already built up 4,000, but you never know how many you need. So keep on dueling, and until next time.